Good morning, guys. There is a massive hint on the screen as to what our assembly is about today. Can anybody guess? Well done. It's our Heartsmart assembly, and our Heartsmart theme for this week is don't forget to let love in. Now, on Monday, we were talking about how we could make mistakes and how we could forgive ourselves. Okay, and that's really important. The way that we talk to ourselves and show that self-compassion is absolutely huge. Now, we can think about other people who love us. So we might think about mums and dads, or aunts and uncles, or grandparents. Your brother or sister might admit that they love you. I hope they do. And even if you fight lots, you still wouldn't want to be without them. I know I feel the same about my brother and sister. And when I was your age, we used to fight all the time, but I knew that I still loved them. I just didn't really admit to it, and they wouldn't admit to it either. But they're still really important people in your lives. So what we're going to do, excuse me, is we're going to start our assembly with a very quick breathing exercise. Okay, and I want you to put your 5 fingers out like that. And we've done this before in assemblies, but not for a little while. So we're going to run our fingers out, and we breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. So I want everybody in the class to do this, even your teacher, okay? And it takes everybody a different length of time, because the air goes into my lungs, and my lungs, because my chest is bigger than yours, it will take a bit longer for me. Yours might be a little bit faster, but try and do it slowly so that when you start to breathe out, you're at the end of your fingertip. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use the word amazing, okay? So we say a word on the in breath and say the word amazing on the out breath. So it goes like this: amazing, amazing. And you say it in your head, not out loud. Amazing, 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 amazing. And when you get to your little finger, you say, I am amazing. Okay? Because you're telling yourself that you are amazing. And the more you tell yourself something, the more you believe it. If you tell yourself that you are strong and you can do this, it helps you with your confidence. And if you do this every day, you start to feel better. Okay, there's lots and lots of scientists, lots of important people who've done research into the brain to show how this works. So we're going to do amazing, amazing, amazing. And when you get there, you say, I am amazing. So let's do this 3 times through, okay? In your own time, with your eyes closed or open, but with your fingers and not a sound in the classroom, please. Last time. Right. I've done it 3 times through. If you want to pause the video, just finish off. Okay. So in school in the past, we've called this finger breathing, because using your fingers as that breathing exercise slows your breathing down, and it helps you to calm down. So that is a way when somebody says, oh, calm down, you can actually do this, because the more air you have in floods the oxygen into your brain, it helps you to calm down, particularly when you're cross, when you're upset, when you're grumpy. But this is also called a loving kindness meditation. And a loving kindness meditation is about teaching yourself, showing yourself compassion and being kind to yourself And if you do a loving kindness meditation every day, it can improve the way that you feel about yourself. It can improve your mood and it can make you happy. And like I say, there's been scientists who've done lots and lots of research about it. So you don't have to use the phrase, I am amazing. You might say to yourself every day, I'm a great footballer, or I am a really nice person, or I am a loving friend. Any one of those things. And if you say that again and again and again, it doesn't work just once. You've got to do it all the time, every day. And it helps you to feel good about yourself. So that's part of what our assembly is about. Don't forget to let love in. It's about saying to ourselves, let's not get cross about the mistakes that we made like we did on Monday. Let's show ourselves a bit of compassion. Now, we're going to go through a bit of a story today. I'm going to predict what all the teachers are going to be thinking as they see this. Okay, so this is the story of the Grinch who stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. So the Grinch was a green, grumpy, selfish and mean person. He lived on the top of a mountain near Whoville with only his dog Max for company. And the people of Whoville, the Whos, loved Christmas. They sang, decorated, baked, wrapped all year long, ready for the greatest, sparkliest, most Christmassy celebration on December the 25th. Everyone, that is, except for the Grinch. And the Grinch hated Christmas. He hated it and devised a cunning plan to spoil it for all the Whos. And while Whoville was sleeping, the Grinch dressed up as Father Christmas and stole Christmas. He took all their presents, he took all their trees, he took all their decorations, and he even stole their Christmas dinners. What a terrible thing to do. Now, why do you think the Grinch hated Christmas so much? Have a think, have a talk in your class. Share some ideas. That's right, he was jealous and cross. He'd shut himself away from all the Whos for so long that his heart had no love in it, and it had shrunk. But the Grinch's wicked plan didn't work. No. You see, the Whos knew that real joy doesn't come from presents or decorations or food. It comes from a heart filled with love. And the Whos opened their homes to the sad, bitter old Grinch, and as they did, and as the Grinch let their love into his heart, his small heart began to grow and grow. So here is a couple of heart balloons. Now, this is what the Grinch's heart was like before he let love in, before he could say to himself that he loved himself, before he let the other people, the Whos in the village, say that they loved him. It was a small, sad, flat balloon and wasn't doing what it was created for. It wasn't loving and it wasn't being loved. So if we blow up the balloon, as the Grinch began to let the Whos be kind to him, as they shared their dinner with him, and as he let their love in, his heart began to grow. So we blow up the balloon more and more and grow until it's full of love. And the Grinch's heart could now love and be loved. Now, sometimes our hearts might feel a bit small or hurt or sad or empty. And one of the best ways we can help our hearts is by letting those around us show love. So showing love isn't about romance or mushy stuff. Showing love to one another is about valuing that person, being kind and considerate, including them, helping them. It's about letting them know they're important. I went into Spider's class and saw the most wonderful activity where everybody was moving around the classroom, writing down all these positive things to say about everybody in the classroom. And it was such a lovely thing to do. But also the thing that was really nice about it was that everybody was so happy doing it. And actually saying those nice things about people, it made everybody in the class really happy. I could even see Mr. Garner was really enjoying the lesson. It was fantastic. So we could use lots of different ways to do this. So we've talked in the past about the 5 love languages. We've got kind words, kind actions, having a good time together, a gift, or a hug or a high five. Okay, so we've got lots of different ways to be kind to people. And we can do all of those things in school, really easy to do. So kind words, just being nice to other people, being respectful. Kind actions, helping somebody, including them in a game, and having a good time together. So there's that overlap. A gift, or a high five to say, well done, you scored a basket when you play basketball. That's all it takes. And you're just saying, well done. So letting love in is a choice. Are we going to let somebody else show that love by giving us a high five, saying, well done, and you go, oh, thanks, that's really kind of you, not just, Or are we going to push people away like the Grinch did? Are we going to accept a kind word? Or are we going to think they don't really mean it? Are we going to join in when somebody says, come and play? Or are we going to stay on our own? Now, the Grinch could have gone back to his mountain and stayed sad, grumpy, and mean, but he chose to let the Who's show him love, and as he did, his heart grew. So, what I want you to do now, guys, is I want you to put your hand on your heart and think about what size it is. Okay, is it a small, sad, flat balloon today, or is it big and full of love? Take a big, deep breath in, a big, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And as you're doing so, think about the ways that you can show that love to people around you. Kind words, kind actions, having a good time together. What are you going to do to make other people's day happy? And other people will be doing that for you. And don't forget to do your loving kindness meditations with your finger breathing, using I am amazing when you breathe out, because that's another way to let love into your hearts as well. Have a lovely day, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.